My soul breaketh for the longing that it hath unto thy judgments at all times.
Read that again.
My soul breaketh for the longing that it hath unto thy judgments at all times.
My soul breaketh for the longing, right, that it hath unto thy judgments at all times. Because if you commit wrong, there's a judgment against you, right? So, hey, our soul is constantly broken, right? Our soul is broken, which we read earlier about the broken and contrite ones, right? It says, longing that it hath unto thy judgments at all times. Meaning, because that's another way that you can confirm that the Most High is actually a power. When He comes and He judges America, our soul is long breaking for that. We're crying out. Just like when Judas sold out our Redeemer, he fell forth headlong and burst asunder his belt. He just spilled his guts. He started, crying. Basically, he started, singing like a bird. Like they say when you get caught in jail, he's in there spilling his guts right now, telling them everything. We're spilling our guts right now for the judgment to come, man. We're spilling our guts into the Most High to destroy America. Go ahead.
Thou hast rebuked the proud that are cursed.
See? The Most High is going to rebuke the proud that are cursed. Who are the proud that are cursed? The white man, Esau, the Edomites. They're the proud, the few, the proud, the Marines that are cursed. So the judgment has to go out. It's the curse. Go ahead.
Which do err from thy commandments.
Which do err from thy commandments.
Somebody dies, man.
Right? So they err from the commandments. That's why we read in Psalms 50 and 16, seeing thou hatest instruction,
cast my word.
Right, cast my word behind thee, right? Rough paraphrase.
Reprove from me reprove from me reproach and contempt. Remove from me reproach and contempt. For I have kept thy testimonies.
Right, that's something you got to pray and fast on too, that the Most High doesn't give you over to a reprobate mind. All things can be healed with prayer and fasting if you believe. And if you don't believe, pray to have belief.
Pray down for my unbelief.
Yeah,
like the scripture says.
Lord, I believe. Lord, I believe. Help thou mine unbelief. So there's some things that are a little hard to swallow. Like some brothers had a hard time believing that the chariots, the UFOs, are actually chariots of the Lord. Some people had a hard time believing that Issachar is the so-called Mexicans. Whatever it may be, some brothers got little problems against, little things that are hard for them to swallow. And so you gotta ask to have those things removed from you, to remove the stumbling blocks. And you can only get there through sacrifice. And the sacrifice that we get, can you get that in Romans? Bodily sacrifice. Present my body as sacrifice. Sure. Just the water. Go ahead, bro.
This is Psalms 119 and 23. Princes also did sit and speak against me, but thy servant did meditate in thy statutes.
Right. The princes also that sat and spake against us are the people that were put in power over us. Even some of the Israelites that had a positional rulership. They always spoke against the prophets, man. They always spoke against the prophets. Right? It says, but thy servant did meditate in thy statutes. We did consider the ways of our Father, man, to understand judgment, to understand the dark sayings. I think it's 12 and 1. Go ahead, bro.
Thy testimonies also are my delight and my counselors.
Right. Go to bring out that Romans.
This is Romans chapter 12, verse 1. I beseech you, therefore, brethren, by the mercies of the Most High, that ye present your bodies a living sacrifice, holy, acceptable unto God, which is your reasonable service.
Right. You got to present a sacrifice. Again, if you're going through life right now and there's no type of difficulty for you, then the Most High is not dealing with you. And you gotta ask and wonder why. You need to pray and fast more often, man. You got brothers out there that if they're lucky eat once a day, man. You know? We're going through it right now, man.
Verse 2, and be not conformed to this world, but be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind, that ye may prove what is that good and acceptable and perfect will of the Most High.
Right. Right. So like it says, but we got to be transformed. We got to become a new creature. We got to put off our old habits and our old ways of thinking and actually come into this and actually do it. It says that you may prove what is that good and acceptable and perfect will of our Father, man. Right. You got to prove it. Actions speak louder than words, right? And it says, let us not love in deed or in let us not love in word or in tongue, but rather in deed and in truth, right? So we got to prove that we're acceptable, man.
That's them works, having works.
Right, having works, man, because really we're not worthy, man.
That's right.
We're not worthy, man.
That's right.
And the elect, that's going to be mercy, man. The Most High is going to give utmost mercy to His elect, man. You know, so that's something that we hope and we work for, man. A reward and mercy, man. Part of the reward is mercy itself, man. Just the Most High having mercy on you for any shit you might have done in your past. That's mercy, man. That's part of the reward. Hey, you're not going to have to burn down here with all these other people. Go ahead.
That was it on that.
Oh, okay, come.
Psalms 119 and 25. My soul cleaveth unto the dust. Quicken thou me according to thy word. I have declared my ways, and thou heardest me. Teach me thy statutes.
Right, we've declared the ways, man. The elders have been out there declaring their ways forever. And the statutes have been taught. The law, the word has gone out, and it's not going to return void, man.
Hey, it said his soul cleaveth unto the dust. Dust represents confusion. That's why he said, teach me thy statutes.
Right, to give us the light. That's what we're doing right now too. Someone get the parable of the 10 virgins, right? Because we got to get. Right now is the time to get the oil, to get the understanding, to get the eye salve, so that we can see in this confusion, so that we can see through the darkness. Because right now, even though it's noonday, the scriptures say that they group at noonday. And so even though the sun at noonday, it's the brightest it's ever going to be. But our people are still walking around like they're blind.
The height of confusion.
Right, at the height of confusion, man. So our people are blinded to these facts. When you find it, just go ahead and bring it up. Keep going, bro.
Make me to understand the way of thy precepts. So shall I talk of the wondrous works. My soul melteth for heaviness. Strengthen thou me according to thy word.
Yeah, that all goes back to learning the scriptures, man. Because you gotta be taught in the scriptures to know how to govern yourself, man. Because without that, you're just in this world of confusion, not knowing your nationality, your heritage, not knowing how to govern yourself.
Right.
So you'll constantly be in a state of confusion without knowing them precepts, the commandments of the scriptures, man.
That's right. It says, make me to understand the way of thy precepts, so shall I talk of thy wondrous works.
Right, and we speak of the marvelous works that the Most High flooded this place, that He prophesied of 3 world wars and 2 have passed. You know, we talk and we speak of the wondrous works of our Father, man, because we believe. If we didn't believe, then we wouldn't speak about it. And that's an ancient way of man, is that you only say what you know and what you believe. You don't make up rumors like a woman. Women make up lies. Like here in America, these American men, these politicians, they're all liars, like women. Women just gossip and spread rumors. That's why the scriptures say that day shall be wars and rumors of wars. That's why it says they become like unto women. They are foreborn to fight.
The scriptures tell you to shun old wives' fables. Old wives'
Old
tales or
wives'
something like
tales.
that. Yeah.
To shun that. And
Yeah,
to be not don't meddle with the
Those given a
and
chance.
his genealogies
Yeah.
and philosophies and doctrines. Not supposed to deal with that. With fables, with Jewish fables. That's the one, Jewish fables.
I looked at that scripture too.